What's up, everybody? Michael Edward here, head trader at True Trading Group. It is July 17th, and I'm finishing the week strong with a beautiful trade on VRNA. Got some good follow through. Only one trade for me today. I was doing some work on some other things. I'm working on some new content for our TTG members, some new courses. So I was doing some work later in the day, and early on the day, I just made the one trade in VRNA, and that brought me to finish the week with a nice strong P&L day. I was red yesterday, and I said, coming into the day today, I just wanted to have a nice solid green day and go into the weekend on a high note. What I'm going to cover with you guys on this video lesson is a setup that I call the trade line VWAP crossover that you guys have heard me probably talk about many times in the past if you follow my channel for a while. If you're brand new to the channel, welcome, congrats. Make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell because this is going to be something that is a breakout catalyst. It's a momentum trigger for intraday day trading, and I think everybody really needs to be able to be familiar and learn this pattern. So I'm going to get into that, and also just a mental lesson real quick, touching upon being red yesterday and even the day before Wednesday. I was struggling. It was very, very choppy action in the overall markets. So coming into the day today, I just said, I'm not trying to make back everything I lost yesterday. I'm just trying to be green and go into the weekend on a high note and not put the pressure on myself and just forget about yesterday, come in here and get myself a solid green day. And that's exactly what I did. I didn't overtrade. I didn't push. I didn't take bigger size. I just focused on good trade setups, and I went back to what is my second favorite chart pattern, which is the trade line VWAP crossover. I'm going to share that with you guys now on this video. Also, keep in mind that I have an entire course that is dedicated specifically to the trade line VWAP crossover pattern. You're about to learn it. I'm going to break it down for you guys now. I'm going to give you guys some golden nuggets regarding this pattern. When it sets up, where's your entry, where's your stop loss, and when you get confirmation that you can trust the move. So if you guys want to get the entire course on this particular trade setup, as well as all of my other courses, they're included for free in a membership. Click on the link in the description below. Use coupon code TTG720. That's going to get you a 36% discount, and all of my courses included for free. So you guys can do that if you guys want to get all the rest of the courses. So let's dive right into this VRNA trade. VRNA on the watch list today, guys. On the watch list today with the big gap up here. And we just faded off the opening bell, just started to drift our way lower off the opening bell, and I lost interest in it. I lost interest in it for that first half hour of the day because of that fade. I was looking at a few other things. I actually missed my entry on a couple of other trades, so I started the day off pretty frustrated. I went after two other trades in the morning before I entered VRNA, and I just didn't get fills. I was trading stocks. They had a little bit of a wider spread. I trade with larger size. I was trying to get filled in the bid. I never did. So I started the day off pretty frustrated, and I came back and was able to focus and catch this VRNA. The first thing that I want you to notice is resistance at VWAP on this particular setup. 1, 2, 3. 3 attempts to get over that VWAP indicator. All 3, the stock fails. Okay? But what happens once we fail on and we start to pull ourselves back into this $8 level? The trade line is here. The trade line is your 9 exponential moving average. Okay, important thing to note. I do not include pre-market data in my trade line or my VWAP indicators. If you do, they will be different than mine. The other thing I want you to notice is the Fibonacci retracement levels on this pattern. Okay, so what you notice is we have the 38.2 Fibonacci retracement level line up dead even with the trade line, and that steps in to give us an area of support for VRNA. As soon as we find that area of support, what happens? You start to get an increase in volume. That's a good sign. Good sign when you get an increase in volume off those support indicators. That's a sign that buyers are stepping in front of the 38.2 fib level. Buyers are stepping in front of that trade line. Combine those two types of traders that buy at those indicators, you get this increase in volume to show you a nice support level at that area. Okay. So then as I pan this over, you'll notice again, okay, that resistance at VWAP, like I talked about. So you have resistance 1, resistance 2, support, resistance 3 at VWAP. We pull back in, and there's your trade line support once again. Okay. This is a significant test and hold of VWAP because of the trade line, because it pushed us through VWAP. VWAP was previously an area of resistance. You can see it right here we were unable to break above this area 3 separate times. And then once we held VWAP, excuse me, I keep saying VWAP. Once we held the trade line pushed us up through VWAP. Okay. What I want you to notice is the volume on the break through VWAP. Look at the volume on that breakthrough VWAP. That is a strong indication that what was previously an area of resistance has now just been broken. So when you see that, now I'm saying, okay, I'd like to see VWAP become support now. Okay, now VWAP is no longer an area of resistance. We broke through it with a real nice, strong increase in volume. Okay, as I pan this over, okay, you'll actually start to see this huge volume bar, heaviest volume bar of the entire day, as we extend off VWAP and actually print a new high of the day. Once we actually print that new high of the day, I take my Fibonacci retracement level, I readjust it to the new high. Now what you begin to see is the trade line now lines up with VWAP and the 23.6 Fibonacci retracement level to give you my trade line VWAP crossover pattern. Okay. On this pullback into that support level, you now have 3 different support indicators all converging on the same price point. You've got the 23.6 Fibonacci level, you've got VWAP, you've got the trade line. The trade line has already proven to you support. 1, 2, there's your support for the trade line. VWAP was previously resistance. We just broke through it with real heavy volume. Therefore, you look for VWAP to become support. So on this pullback right into the trade line and VWAP and the 23.6 Fib level, you look for support to kick in. And right there is where I got long VRNA. I'll take you guys to my trade announcements. Like I said, I only made 1 trade today. Okay, here you guys can see at 10:24 a.m. long VRNA at $9.63. Stop loss is just beneath. Okay, stop loss $9 area. So that's going to be just below VWAP. When you are coming up on the trade line VWAP crossover pattern, you want to see 2 things to confirm the setup. Once the trade line crosses over and above VWAP, you want to see an increase in share price. You also want to see an increase in volume. You really don't want to see the stock hang around for a while. Once the trade line gets over VWAP, you want to see it go. Okay. And right away, you can see the trade line cross over VWAP and the stock took off to a new high of the day. All right. Right there, my first take profit comes off the table. Take you guys to my alerts. You can see I took some profit off at 10:52 and then we halted. Okay, and then we halted. You can see volume was starting to increase again on that break, but then we halted. So obviously the volume bar gets cut short because the stock halted. Once you get a trade line and VWAP crossover, you always want to see the trade line then become an area of support on the pullback and retest. Okay, so 1 support, 2 support of the trade line VWAP crossover. You can see here, trade line support. We push up and halt. Coming out of the halt, we pull in, trade line support. And that pushes the stock straight up through to new highs. On that extension to new highs, I took more profit off the table, back to the alerts, 11:39. Okay, another piece of profit comes off the table, again from the 963 entry. And then last final take profit up here when we popped over $12. Final take profit, VRNA at 12.21. So 963 entry, 12.21, final take profit, all off of a beautiful trade line VWAP crossover. There's the entry, first take, second take, final take, and it all goes back to the trade line VWAP crossover where you saw support of the trade line. You had resistance here at VWAP. We got over VWAP with an increase in volume. And then on our pullback into VWAP, the trade line came in there, crossed over VWAP, and that gives you the trade line VWAP crossover. Okay. And that was it, guys. It just took 1 trade for me today to catch this VRNA. I was in full size, caught a real nice move, got really good follow through. VRNA ended up going higher later that, we went all the way up to like $15, $16 almost. So definitely left some money on the table, but I'm not trying to catch the entire move. Was very happy to kind of lock that in. Solid P&L day, coming off a red day yesterday. I just wanted to be green today. Did exactly that. And it was a great day. And it all comes back to the trade line VWAP crossover setup. Again, guys, this is something that I teach all of our teaching members. I think it's a setup that I think every day trader should know about. And if you're interested in learning more about the trade line VWAP crossover, if this makes sense to you, you're interested in learning more, you guys can click on the link in the description below. All of my courses, including the course on the trade line VWAP crossover, are included for free with your membership. Use coupon code TTG720. That's going to get you a 36% discount on a membership and give you all of our courses included for free with that membership. So that's it, guys. Just one and done for me today. Thank you to the Trade Line VRNA crossover. Guys, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel if this is your first time, and make sure to hit that notification bell. Make sure you guys are notified every time I post these videos or do a live stream Q&A. Have a wonderful, safe, fun, enjoyable, relaxing weekend. Maybe do some studying. I'll see you guys Monday morning, and we'll look to kind of keep this momentum going. Take care, guys.